Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, Asylum Wing. We got Ark. We got VOX. We got a Red Dead wedding. We are back, everybody. So much fun to be back. So, just a quick announcement, not just for the players. We've got a pretty loyal following of fans that like to watch these matches. They're probably like, what have you guys been doing? Where has everybody been? So it's not just a few players that are here, a lot of playbacks, a couple hundred people usually watch these games. So want to thank our fans and just want to let you guys know what's up. So we got a match tonight. We will have an event Wednesday, but it'll be an offline event, probably be a bounty fishing event. And then starting next Monday, we got 2 games next week, 2 games the week after, and then a game for July week. So we will have no timeouts, no cancellations. We're going to give all you guys the action that we know that you guys tune in to see, because we got a pretty dynamic game. If you guys saw the box opening event, you know that some of those items are going to be intertwined into the matches in the future. So are you guys anxious? You guys want to see some games? I got Bones in the house. Let's go teams. Yes. We got Valar. Hello 999 Army. Kills Great Mods. Channel members, sponsors, PDL Auction House, Trivia, Fishing, Bundle, a lot of good stuff there. We got Trigger in the house. Look at that, 59 months. 59 months. That's a lot. That's a long time to be a member. And she says, let's go, it's date night, baby. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to see how the planning, how the structure, all of that stuff. Who all do we have here? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Look, we got Craven's in the house. We got Deadly Dimes in the house. Good luck, Ark and Vox. Dr. Guy giving a shout out to Ranger Chris, Kathy, Patty, Seth, Mike, Amon, Mike, and Mears on Cardinal Chad. Chad, one of the kings of the tug of war. So I think I saw Dimes. Dimes, you're here. Give me a 999. Just want to make sure I saw Deadly Dimes. All right. So Dimes, there was this daddy tomato and a mama tomato walking down the street. And lagging behind them was the baby tomato. The mama tomato turned around and smacked the baby tomato on the head and said, catch up. Catch up. Okay, catch up. Okay, just want to clarify that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the game, right? We'll talk a little bit about Play Dead Live. But you know, before we do that, I want to give, I got to give a little shout out to somebody that just had a birthday. Because, you know, we don't forget birthdays. We love birthdays. We love to get people involved in the events. And it's a couple days late, but we didn't have an event. But our very own Vox player, Sir Tim, had a big birthday. So we want to give Sir Tim a super birthday shout out. So you guys know what I like to do. I like to box it up. Because, you know, you're part of a club. You're part of a community. You're part of a team. So, there you go. We got Bones in the house. A little super chat shout out for Sir Tim as well. So, thank you for that. You guys show a little love to my man, Sir Tim. We're going to get him boxed up. And how cool is it, you guys, all right, from a scale of 1 to 10, how cool is it to be in a box event? People were mind blown at the last box event. We got Deadly Dimes. Happy birthday, Tim. Hope it was amazing. A 10, right. 25, Craven. I think it was our best ever. I am anxious to see how people will play some of those new items. Now, some of them will be played tonight because it is a Red Dead wedding, which means we got some players locked out as far as they can't play Legends. So in advance, we know some of the players are going to be a little rusty. We got Villar in the house. Look at that. There's a box right there. That's the way we do it. Happy birthday, Tim. Many blessings. So we know Tim's on the list. Going to be getting a looking glass or a wicked stasis or a Tim, you might get an Apex. Kel, a little happy birthday shout out. I mean, how cool would it be if Tim was rocking the official kill shot pet? Yeah. All right. Let me show you guys some stats because this game, teams had a little bit of a break. So we're going to find out if they're back at full strength. So take a look at the standings. We got Mirror at 5-1. We got Ark trying to catch up, get to 5-1. We got Sly. It's been hot. Sly's won 2 out of their last 3. And we got VOX at 1-5. Not the start, but we know that VOX can turn it around. The cool thing about tonight's game is that after tonight, VOX will have as many games as Sly. And Mir and Ark will only have that one makeup game they have. So we'll be back on the right track. All right, as I mentioned, no timeouts for the next few weeks. So you can see Monday night, we got Mir traveling right back here where we're playing tonight at VOX. It's a 1-3-5 stop match, so it'll be quick. Plan accordingly. Then on Wednesday night, we got Ark with another road game. Ark with back-to-back road games. They're at VOX tonight, then at Sly. Could be a tough road stretch. It's a 1-3-5 stop. And then we come right back to next week. We got Mir on the road for their second match in a row. Mir's going to be traveling to Ark, which could be a first place game. And we got VOX finally heading on the road to go to Sly for a 1-3-5 go match. And then on July 1st, we got Ark traveling to Mir for a red wedding. You're probably going to see a lot of legendaries in that match. A lot. All right. Let me show you guys the player control points. Now, Ocean Man was just, we did late night fishing Friday night. And Ocean Man could not stop talking about the Ring of Honor, the Max Awards, like all the cool stuff in the game, like how nostalgic it was. So when you guys see these PCP awards, you go out there and you play a game, and it happens the way the game happens. But then you take a step back and you look at it, and it's like these are real statistics. They're like a basketball player, how many points they score a game. It's like a quarterback, how many yards they throw for. Like a hockey player, how many goals they score. So this is kind of your way to keep your stats during the season. So check this out. Look who's leading in the gold bar department. We got Samurai. Now, you might say, well, Samurai doesn't start. Well, take a look at that. Timely bombing is what she does. 3 gold bars. And you got Kel right behind her. Then Justice. And I know Ark, you know, you think of Ark, you think about hitting the walls. There's only one Ark player up there, and that's Gemstone. There's 3 Mir players up there. 1 Sly and 1 VOX. Take a look at the DZ. We got JJ with 6. We got Bones with 5 right behind her. Range Rover. Dimes jumped over Julia. Dimes now with 5 tires. Julia with 4. Submarine. We got JJ. Look at Bomber Bones up there on a lot of categories. Take it over to Cannonball. We got Craven and Kel tied for first. Gold Orb. 3-way tie. B-Dub Football Master. We got Occupy. Deadly Dimes getting those bronze stars. 6 of them. And we got 3-way tie for second. Demo Man, Craven the first person to ever get the Demo Man award by disabling the cyborg. Look at that dynamite. Take you to page 2. Cardinal Chad, Ace Award. Busy Bee and Animal tied for second. Father Ron rocking a ruffled feather. 3-way tie for second. Stealth Bomber, B-Dub and JJ. Surrender, Father Ron with 3. Watchtower, whole lot of people tied at 1. You can see them. Who's going to get the second 9 award? We'll find out. No one, this is still surprising to me, no one in the Asylum wing has gotten 6 straw men. Interesting. But Ron has stolen vehicle. Look at that. He's got the spyglass. Kel with them bullseyes, Crimson in second, and nobody with a triple crown. Right, Ron? So, Ron, tell him what time it is. It is that time. Oh, while Ron's telling us what time it is, I normally do the Father Ron song, but Valar has crafted unholy bear. Valar, first person in the history of Playdead Live to craft the unholy bear, ladies and gentlemen. It allows, as a pre-match buff, if you use Unholy Bear, and you guys might want to start crafting, Ron's going to love it. Ron, you know what it does? It allows you to play 2 Unholy Smokes in a game if you use that as your pre-match buff. Yes, 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 yes. All right. It is roll time, baby. So you got a little bit over 24 hours to get your Sniper Bear. And then you got a week to get your Unholy Bear. We will be doing fishing events. All right, it's roll time. Everybody give me a number from 1 to 20. Everybody. I'm doing everybody tonight because we ain't played in a while. So I'm going to give away 2 packs. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Number 15. Don't say it's Kel again. Are you kidding me? Again? Kel just won something the other night. All right, roll it one more time. Holy smokes. All right, you can't win twice. New rule. All right. Kel wins once, and then 13. J-Law to wall. There we go. We're going to give Kel and J-Law. All right. Now, I need you guys do me a favor. There could be some extras in this tonight. So if you got tonight's bundle, give me 999s. Give me 999s if you guys are ready. All right, looking like let's do it. Let's take a look at this Epic War bundle. A lot of good requests there. Take you up top. Silver bundle, we got Extreme, Steel, Chill Smoke by request. Y'all want 2 resin restores in here? If so, I'm going to say that's not exactly an overwhelming 999 barrage. Okay, that looks a little bit more fired up. I was hoping for a barrage. Y'all know what a barrage is? It's not what that is up there. That's the opposite of barrage. That's like a mirage. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, we're going to give you 2 resin restore. Dimes is taking notes. By the way, how cool is it to have all of your items in your inventory tomorrow morning by 10 a.m., just like we had all those boxes in by 11 a.m. All these items will be in your inventory. All right, so you got 1 Extreme, 1 Steel, 1 Chill Smoke, 2 resin restores, 5 post-battle pet revives, 1 graph, 1 carb, 1 of each of your waxes. Take you down to the red zone. We got 2 Wicked red. Raised Glyph, Combat Orb, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. I am going to give you, because you guys are a little rowdy tonight, I'm going to give you 5 Terror 10s because you're going to need them. You're going to need them for some of the events we got coming up. 5 T10s. Take you over to the gold. We got a couple Wicked Blue, Fortify, Iconic Skins. Haven't seen those in a while. Stronghold Speed, Whiskey, Gold Summon Skins, Wild Card. I'm going to give you 2 Onyx Skins tonight. 2 Onyx Skins. So we're giving you 2 Res and Restore, 5 Terror 10s, and we're doubling up the Onyx Skins. That is Super Whammo. Super Whammo is usually 1. I'm going to give you 2 Super Whammo. Because you guys like the firepower. All right, Green Bundle. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Mind Trip, Rage Potion, Whiskey, 1 Blue Spark. Blue Sparks are single. Disaster, Unholy Smoke. Take you up top. I am going to give you 2 standard recipes. I know people are crafting. So look at that. We doubled something else up. All right, Mythic Summon Skins, Immortal. And tonight, I am giving you something that there's only 4 now, I think, of the Squid Mask in circulation. Well, tonight is a brand new item. It's a second piece of squid gear. It is the squid helmet. Now, the mask seems like it's very hard to get, doesn't it? Well, tonight, everybody gets this bundle is getting the all-new, never released before, PvE squid helmet. And this is what you came here for. Because that is PvE gear, and I know you guys are doing PvP tonight. Not everybody plays it, but you know what? You can sell it on the auction house if you pick up tonight's bundle. And yes, this is the Big Daddy tonight. This is the RevX Trinket. It is the strongest damage in the game since we did a reset. So, 816. Strongest damage is D18. Base 10. Strongest AP in the game since we did the reset. So if you like damage, this is the Trinket. It is not standard gear, but it is the best firepower and the best AP in the game. And we're bringing Sizzle back. There is no Sizzle for tonight's game. But if you get this piece of gear, you'll be able to use Sizzle next week. Kel, light it up. Let's see who picked up tonight's epic war bundles. And while Kel's showing you that, I'm going to show you guys something. Because I'm going to show who wants to see the gear that we've released. All right. So far, we've got Howl, RevX Mask. We got the necklace with Amplify. Look how cool that necklace is. Love that necklace. Brand new Trinket. Got those gloves. And got the helmet. Right? So, and we rolled out the herd. So you never know when a new pet is going to come out. Because this set, right, I mean, it's some pretty awesome things that we got. So, believe me, there's going to be some new stuff. What? Kel must hate, what are you talking about? Yikes, this gear is great. What do you mean tenacious? Oh my goodness gracious. What is that thing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. All right, I cannot wait to see him. That is one rowdy looking dude. All right, everybody. You can see tonight's bundles. We got Ron, Dow, B-Dub, Dimes, Trigger, Jim, Fly Rod, Bones, Crimson, Pope, Football, Justice, Valar, Craven, Cat. Got Jim twice. Kel was so happy to see Jim. She's like, I'm just going to put her name in here twice. Dr. Di, Busy, and Kel. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. If you are tonight's starting lineup, if you are Crimson, Cat, Ron, J-Law, Julia, Valar, Jim, and Shaman Sheila, give me your pre-match buffs. We got a game to get started. Pre-match buffs only, please. All right, we got J-Law, Crimson, Jim, Shaman, Ron, Julia. We just need J-Law and Cat. I'm sorry. We just need Valar and Cat. All right, there we go, everybody. I'm going to take you down. It is Red Dead Wedding. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. In the DZ, we got the Hulk Speedster, J-Law the Wall. She is followed by Shaman Sheila. Diagonally across in the DZ. After Sheila, we got the Messenger of the Lord, Father Ron. He is yellow jerseyed. No legends for him. He's also the sniper and the captain. Ron will be followed by Julia. Julia's challenging tonight, and she is the yellow jersey. So no legends for Julia. After Julia, we got Crimson Tide Priestess. She is in the tank zone. They chose the battleship. Crimson is sieging. Crimson will be followed by Valar directly across. They chose the tank. Valar is the sniper. She also has the yellow jersey. No legends for Valar. We got Cat in the rover zone. Yellow jersey as well. And we got Gemstone. Gem, yellow jerseys, no legends. But she is sieging, and she is also the captain. Remember, timers cannot be challenged. You have 20 seconds. Games sometimes are won and lost. Believe it or not. By that 20-second, play fast, play smart, have fun. And with that being said, J-Law, 20-second timer starts now. J-Law easily beats the timer. J-Law going to head over to Fantasy Island. She's going to play boss on Main Street. J-Law playing boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Team VOX, you want to take it or you want to leave it? All right, they're going to pass. Take you down to the mission book. Team Arc, you must steal a vehicle. Cannot play any smokes in round 2. And destroy 1 wall. Doable, but challenge. All right, Gemstone. She says 999. They see it. They understand it. They're good to go. Steal a vehicle. Can't play a smoke in round 2. And destroy 1 wall. All right, take you back to the map. Let's go over to Shaman Sheila. Shaman Sheila, 20 seconds starting now. We got Sheila, Ron, and Julia. Easily beats that. Thank you for that. You guys playing super fast tonight. Appreciate y'all. Shaman Sheila going to play boss. To their chest. Shaman, boss in 1. Cap in 3. Whole lot of other stuff to go with it. Captains, go ahead and read ahead of me. Going to play negation wand to get rid of Cat's raise wand. Going to put a max seal on herself. Negation is going to take air wands out of play. Standard ammo, blue gel to Temple Fire, and mass destruction 5. Ron says, wait, gonna go gold psycho. Gold psycho. Psycho's out of play. That is going to hit Sheila. She does not have first turn gear absorption. So that is going to hit Sheila and take her down to 80%. All right. And you can see some of the buffs that are in play. Specifically, Engineer played on Ron. Engineer played on Crimson. All right, let's go over to Father Ron. "20-second timer. Ron taking a Shaman in MBS. Beats the timer. Ron heading over. Are we going to get PvP action? Sheila says white flag. Sheila with a surrender. Ron getting the MBS. Ron getting a ruffled feather. And a white flag. We'll see Ron in round 3. All right, let's go over to Julia. 20-second timer for Julia. Colossal Kang, jump into Rover. All right, let's give her to Rover. That is going to be a tire. Getting Arc on the board. Going to play a Colossal Kang. Could be worth 73. Going to move over to the Temple Steps. Render J-Law, 3 scoring pets. J-Law, that might be all of your scoring pets. If we can confirm, if it is, just type all. Ron says wait. So Kang is good, Rover's good. Going to fire a blue gel shot to the Temple. Ron says wait. That is all. Okay, thank you for that. And that is a good challenge, actually, because that is a target. Julia, you got to pick a different target for render. Ron is not a legal target, and J-Law is not a legal target. And we're going to go Gold Psycho from Ron. Second Psycho. And that will break Julia's gear absorption. All right, Crimson. And I think Crimson has most, if not all, of the scoring pets. So, Crimson, pick which 3 you're going to sacrifice. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to Crimson's turn. At the end of Crimson's turn, she can let me know which 3 she's going to sacrifice before Valar's turn. All right, so we are going to start the timer on Crimson. And then at the end of Crimson's turn, we'll let her post the 3 that she'll sacrifice. All right. She's going to disable the cyborg. All right, that's easy enough. Crimson disable the cyborg. Now, we still need the 3 pets you're going to sacrifice because you were targeted before the cyborg disable. All right, so first time ever, we've got Crimson Tide is disabling cyborg. She is going to get Dynamite. And for the first time ever, we've also got the Risk It Biscuit. And that is 50 points, 25 to Ron, 25 to Crimson, each getting a Risk It Biscuit. 50 total points. So Cyborg gives her the Dynamite Award, the Risk It Biscuit, first time it's ever been done, and that is when you go to the portal, and you also go to disable the Cyborg. Well played. Now, we won't see them for a little bit. We've got 3 players off the field right now. And Crimson, we need one more render. We got Cinco and Giblet. And Kilo. All right. Now, if you're thinking about targeting Crimson, Ron, or J-Law, you cannot because they're all off the field. All right, so let's go over to Valar. Valar, 20-second timer. Cat is the only person in the field of play. All right, beats the timer. Valar going to jump into tank. Cannonball for Valar. Temple Steps. Colossal Kang. Could be worth 73. Blue Gel to the Temple Flame. Now remember, they can only target that flame this round, in round 1. The other one cannot be targeted because VOX gets first option on that in round 1. Ron, that Psycho needs to be either Cat or Crimson. And let me know the color. All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to move on. Crimson is red. It still breaks Julia's absorption, so either way, Psychos are out of play, and it did what it was going to do anyway. All right, Valar also playing MD5. And let's move on to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Cat probably looking for a place to disappear for 2 rounds. So it's going to be like, everybody's off the field. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Cat going to get into Rover. Move to the temple steps. Cat with a tire. Now, this does not happen this way, but I'm going to explain it. Because it's round 1, Cat will get priority to the temple steps over Villar. So Villar will have to go behind Julia. Cat gets to go unimpeded to her own steps because it can't be occupied by the other team in round 1 until it's put out. Going to play balls to their chest. Cat playing balls in 1 with Cap in 3. Seal and absorption. Cadet to the temple flame. So both temple flames are out. And going to render Sheila, and I think that will take all of Sheila's scoring pets out of play. Sheila, if it does, type the word all. All right, and the final move in round number 1 is Gemstone. 20-second timer, Gem. Beats the timer. Gem going to move to their bomber zone. Dropping a seal. Mythic Gideon, going to be a minus 28. Light Straw Man. Straw Man number 1 is lit. It'll break Gem's gear absorption. And mass destruction 5. All right, moves to the bomber zone. Seal, Gideon, and Light a Straw Man. At the end of round number 1, we'll move Julia into the temple, and we'll move Cat into the temple. 1 blessing each. Straw Man, we got Arc 5. VOX 0. DZ. Shaman with a halo. VOX nothing. All right. Round number 2. J-Law, 20-second timer. J-Law moving back to the DZ. That was a tasty empty DZ over there for a second. J-Law moving back. Thought we were going to get some avalanche activity. Playing Mythic Kang to her own boss. Could be worth 63. Dropping a seal. Gold Spark for Villar. E4 St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Mass Destruction. And it hits. Let's light that first Watchtower. Let's give him a 10-point Elmo. All right, more points on the board. Now, the order is going to be as follows, so pay attention. It's going to be Sheila, Julia, Villar, then Kat, then Jim. It's probably going to be the first time we've ever had 3 players from the same team in a row. So it's going to be rapid fire. Sheila, Julia, Villar. All right, Shaman, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. All right, we got our first timer miss. Attack is not nerfed. Cosmic Serpentine to Cat. Slow her down for a couple rounds. Dropping Heal Smoke. Absorption Potion. Light Straw Man and going to put Hinder on Cat. Ron says it hits, so let's light Straw Man number 2. And we'll break her absorption. Serpentine to slow Cat for 2 rounds. Healing Smoke. Get her health back. Absorption. And a shot. All right. Ron beats the timer easily. Let's go to Julia. 20-second timer, Julia. Beats the timer. Julia going to play Corona Wand. She's going to light Straw Man number 3 if Straw Man number 2 is lit. Red wands are off the board. It's a good wand play, good setup. Move to the DZ. Absorption, seal and heal. J-Law going to play Pontiff to get rid of her heal and seal. Standard ammo red gel. Gold blaze to the Straw Man. Gold Blaze going to light straw man number 4. And instead of straw man number 5 lit up, J-Law is going to use a prevention. So the wand lights number 3. Pontiff gets rid of Julia's Heal and Seal. She gets an absorption. She shoots the straw man. It's stopped, but her pet will light it up, and mass destruction is up to 20. All done within the timer. All right, Crimson easily beats the timer. Let's go over to Valar. 20-second timer for Valar. All right, we got some action here. Beats the timer. Gold Blaze to straw man. Heal and Seal. Red Gel to straw man and render cat for 3 more pets. It hits. All right. Well, wasn't expecting it, but first time this season. Valar with a Torch 6 award. First person to get it. We've got 6 straw man lit up. All right, let's send it over to Cat. 20-second timer. Cat, you are slowed in half by the Cosmic Serpentine. Cat playing Colossal Kang. Pet Repel. Colossal Kang could be worth 73. Dropping a Pet Repel. And Navy to the straw man. Sheila's going to prevent it. Colossal Kang is good. Pet Repel is good. Mass Destruction 5. And straw man are still maxed out at 6. Valar's on the Temple Steps because of the Navy Grenade. They are still full. And the last person to go in round 2 is Gemstone. Jim, 20-second timer for you. All right, Jim is going to move up to their DZ. Fallacy to build a straw man, and a red to light it. All right, we got 7 straw men lit up. Captains, give me your round 3 subs. All right, remember, straw man, the max you can have is 8. 7 is worth 150 points. 8, the max, is worth 200 points per round. You cannot go above 8. So we got, at the end of round number 2, Ark with 150 points. Strawman, Vox 0. DZ, we've got Ark 25. Vox 0. Sheila with a second halo. Julia with a halo. Jim with a halo. J-Law with a halo. We got Valar rotating into the temple. Blessing for Cat. Blessing for Valar. Trigger for J-Law. Good job, J-Law. Jim is going to lose her seal. Elevation. Pope coming in for Shaman. Shaman heading over to the sideline, but she is taking 2 of those halos with her. Pope coming in. All right. Order is going to be as follows. Ron is still in the portal. Crimson is disabling the cyborg. So the order is going to be Trigger, Pope, Ron, Julia, Crimson, Valar, Cat, and Gemstone. Before Trigger's turn, we're going to cap Main Street Boss. First boss to Team VOX. And I've got 136 points of Kangs for Team VOX. All right. That being said, Trigger, you got 20 seconds. All right, going to go Cyborg Rambo. Dark Boss to Main Street Chest. Trigger playing Dark Boss. In round 3 would cap in 5. Could be worth an extra 25. Going to steal Valar's Dominari. Going to drop Seal. Mass Destruction 5. I'm going to throw a Navy, and Jim doesn't like that Navy. Cyborg Rambo. Ron, if I'm correct, Cyborg Rambo kills the Kangs and prevents Kangs from being cast this round. Is that correct? All right. So those Kangs are eliminated. And a Kang cannot be played for the remainder of round 3. Jim is going to get a delay of game warning for the wait. The next error on Arc will be a penalty. And we are putting out straw man number 7. All right. Rambo, Dark Boss, Steel Dominari, drop a seal, throw a Navy, mass destruction, delay a game Arc, straw man goes out. That's where we are. All right, before we get to Pope's turn, Shaman's boss is going to cap. They do get the cap, but they get no Kangs. Flags are 1-1. Pope, your move, 20-second timer starts now. All right, Pope, going to drop Seal Smoke. Boss to their chest. Pope playing boss in 3 with cap in 5. Going to play an ABS. He also has gear absorption. And standard ammo red gel to Strawman. We're going to light number 7 back up. Dropping a seal, playing a boss, playing a potion, and a red gel. All good. All right. Father Ron coming out of the portal. He has 2 sniper rounds under his belt. Round 1, round 2. Father Ron, 20-second timer. You're back on the field. Beats the timer. Ron's going to move down to their DZ. Over beside Julia. Talon Crimson to the tank zone. One sec. Give me 1 second. I need a ruling on this. Hold tight. Crimson is not a valid target until her turn. Because Talon is a specific type of pet, I will let you replace the pet. It's not a damaged pet. It is meant to transport. So I'm not going to require that you Talon another player, but I will let you sub the pet out for a different pet move. All right, going to go Dune to Strawman. All right, so Gemstone. You got Ron playing Dune to put out a Strawman, a Seal and Absorption, and a Navy. So he's going to extinguish 2. Does that change your move? So Ron, movement, Dune to put out a Strawman, Seal Smoke, Absorption, and a Navy to the Strawman. Jim says, wait. Okay, Pope is going to prevent one or the other. So one is going to be extinguished, and one is lit. And I'm going to give you guys a real quick update on the rule because I want to be clear with this. We allow the subs to be moved out. However, when someone is disabled, if disabling a cyborg, if they were a sub, that sub would finish the disable. So it takes 2 full rounds to disable a cyborg. That's the price. That way somebody can't disable and then get a prevention 2 or 3 moves before they get to full disable. All right? Movement. Strawman. Dune. Seal Absorption. Navy. All right, let's go from Ron over to Julia. 20-second timer. Julia's going to move to the tank zone. I don't blame you. Ron's dangerous. Get away from Ron. Going to fallacy. And build Strawman number 8. Drop Pet Repel. Gets a free absorption from her weapon, not an activation. You're going to hinder Cat. Cat's now got a -2. And Ron's going to prevent the shot. So they build another straw man, but there's 2 that aren't lit. Movement's good. Build, smoke, shot. Shot is stopped. Ron burning the prevention. All right, Crimson, you are now free to do all of your moves in your arsenal. 20-second timer, Crimson. We got Crimson, Valar, Cat, and Jim. Crimson going to move over to the tank zone. Orcish to Strawman, Navy to Strawman, MD5. Crimson going to take it from 6 down to 4. Splash cannot be prevented. And Navy grenade. All within the timer. And let's give her a seal. All right, we go from Crimson over to Valar. 20-second timer, Valar. Beats the timer. Valar going to Dune to Light. Pet Repel Absorption. It hits. Pet Repel for Valar. Let's put her back as her normal size. Cat with a hinder 3. Going to Light Strawman number 5. Going to Light Strawman number 6. The Battle of Wills is on. Give Valar an absorption. And let's go to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Up for Cat's turn. Let's cap her boss. Second flag. Second timer. Got Cat and we got Jim. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. I agree with Craven. Very interesting match. Mixing it up tonight. Second timer is up. Attacks are nerfed. This is for a 25-point timer. Third timer is up. This is for a 50% nerf to the attack, still under the effect of Serpentine. All right. Do we have cat? All right. I do see it. I've got a screenshot of it. But it is not the same move that Diana posted. Hang on. Maybe it is. All right. Orcus to Strawman. Yes. Fear Smoke. Yes. Navy and, yep, it is. All right. That is the move. We're good. Gemstone. That is Cat's move. Inventory team, if you can make sure that's from Cat. And it was posted within the timer. The original post. She actually posted it 3 times. Just didn't show up on our end. But I do have visual proof. All right. Orcus to Strawman. I'm going to put out that. Going to fear Valar out of her tank and out of the temple. And a Navy grenade. Going to put out another one. And hinder Valar for a -1. All right, final move of round 3. Gemstone, 20-second timer. All right, Julia playing Initio. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, my goodness. Julia playing Initio to reset red wands as an instant. Jim's going to move to the ozone. Going to play Torch Wand to double the Strawman points. Dune, standard ammo. Going to play Render on Trigger. Trigger's got to sacrifice 3 scoring pets. Ron, you got Dune, and you got a red gel. Hits or wait. All right. Going to use their preventions. Cat with a prevention. Crimson with a prevention. Stopping the points. But at what cost? We'll find out. 2 more preventions right there. At the end of the round, we've got Cat with a Temple Blessing. Valar out of the Temple. VOX 25 into DZ, Arc 0. Strawman, 50 points for Arc. It is 5, 10, 15, 25, but they doubled the points. Arc's trying to light him up to get double there, but still managing to get 50. All right, we're going to move into round 4 and see how interesting this gets, because it is an interesting game so far. All right, also, Arc did use smokes in round 2. They did not steal a vehicle, so the mission bonus does go to VOX. So they will unlock Stealth Bomber in the final round. Trigger, you're up. You got 20 seconds. Been a while since we had a Blaze game. Beats the timer easily. Thank you, Trigger. Luna Lamp to Crimson. 3 S9s she can use. Going to go Mythic Kang to the boss on Main Street. Could be worth 63. Navy to Strawman. And going to amplify a wall. It hits. VOX taking them down to 3 Strawmen. All right, Pope has a boss out. Pope, 20-second timer. Pope, Ron, and Julia, the next 3 to go. Beats the timer. Pope going to head over to the temple. Going to mute to get rid of the amplify. I feel like mute is still in play. Amplify is gone. And going to light a straw man. Back up to 4. Let's go over to Ron from the DZ. 20 seconds, Ron. Beats the timer. Ron says, let's get another boss out to their chest. Ron playing it in 4. We'll cap in 6. Dropping a pet repel. Amplify the wall. And a Navy. Hits or wait. It hits, so we're going to put out straw man number 4. Let's go to Julia from the tank zone. 20 seconds, Julia. Beats the timer. Julie, you're going to move up to the bomber zone. Dune to straw man. Light one up. And you can't mute and amplify. So no ability. They don't have an amplify, but the mute fizzles. Yeah, they don't have an amplify, so the ability is out of play. Dune to straw man. Light a straw man. Oh, sorry. Ron did just play one. She's going to mute Ron's amplify. Move to bomber zone. Light a straw man, and mute Ron's amplify. All good. Let's go over to Crimson. 20-second timer, Crimson. Timer's up. Crimson beat the timer. Crimson is going to get into the battleship. We got a cannonball for Crimson, so we got cannonballs and tires for both teams. Both teams will have sentry guns unlocked. She's going to move over to their DZ. Going to play nitrous for a ghost ship. And a Navy to the straw man and amplify. All right, we'll amplify here. Navy, we're going to put out number 5. And because she played the ghost ship, that's her potion. She's also going to shatter the blue Dragonstone. All right, so we're going to give Crimson a bullseye and a Dragonstone. All right, let's go over to Valar. 20-second timer, Valar from the no zone. Valar's going to move down to the DZ. Marty is your attack. So Marty will rebuild it. She'll play mute. But she loses her standard ammo attack. All right, we're going to rebuild the Dragonstone. And now it is just dimmed. It is back, but it's dimmed. So I move to the DZ. Plays Marty to sacrifice her attack phase to rebuild. And mute. All right, let's go to Cat. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Scold to Jim. Vow to Valar. Rage Elmo to the Watchtower. And Amplify. This is VOX's final move of the first half. Jim, hits or wait? It hits. Probably won't matter too much with Valar, so the Vial's just going to break her absorption. Scold is going to give Cat an absorption. It's also going to light a Watchtower. Watchtower number 2. Elmo is going to light Watchtower number 3. Also going to give VOX 10 more points. Scold will take Jim down to 90. Scold is good. Vial is good. Rage is good. Amplify is good. Final move of the first half. Gemstone, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Jim's going to move to the rover zone. Binds to trigger. Got to move that up because YouTube is dumb with their logos. Move to rover zone. Binds to trigger. Rhyme to trigger. Standard ammo. Red gel. And she's going to mute. All right. Freeze Flame is going to freeze a straw man. So when Rhyme hits trigger, freezes straw man number 4. which means you have to break the freeze in order to douse that particular straw man. All right. So the vines had broken the seal. Then Rhyme hits, freezes the straw man, and then she lights another straw man with the attack. Crazy stuff tonight. All right. That's the end of the first half. Captains, give me your round 5 subs. Ron, altitude, pet repel gone. Crimson's in the boat, it won't affect her. Valar, losing her pet repel. Cat in the temple, getting a blessing. Pope, getting a blessing. We got Dr. Dye coming in for trigger. Let's go ahead and give Valar a halo. Let's give Ron a second halo. Give Trigger 2 halos. And then we'll move Dr. Dye over there. All right, we're also going to bring Sir Tim. Again, another happy birthday for Sir Tim. Busy Bee coming in for the Pope. And Dow coming into the ozone. All right, we got all 4 players have their buffs. The order is as follows. And this is the Sentry Gun round. Dr. Dye, Busy, Ron, Julia, Crimson, Valar, Cat, Jim, Sir Tim, and Mr. Freeze. Again, Dr. Dye, Busy, Ron, Julia, Crimson, Valar, Cat, Jim, Sir Tim, and Mr. Freeze. 2 graphene. Amy, 2. All right. Before we get to Dr. Dye's turn, we're going to cap a 63-point Kang. We're also going to cap Trigger's Dark Boss. Flags are 3-1. And let's go to Dr. Dye. 20 seconds, Dr. Dye. Beats the timer. I'm going to get to Dr. Dye's move 1 second. I didn't announce a couple things, so let me go ahead and get that. Strawman, last round. Arc 50. Vox 0. DZ. Vox 25. Arc 0. All right, now we'll get to the move. Boston Main. So Boston Main Street is played in 5, a cap in 7. Mind Trip to Villar. No Torment for Villar. Sly Spark to Julia. Rage St. Milo to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction 5. Gemstone hits her weight. It hits. That is going to be the 4th Watchtower's lit, and it is St. Elmo, so that is a 15-point. I'm sorry, St. Milo is 15-point. Y'all knew what I meant. So we got a Milo on the board. Boss is good. Mind Trip to take Torment from from Villar. Sly Spark to Julia. Raged St. Milo to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction. All done within the timer. All right, at the start of Busy's turn, we're going to cap boss number 2. 3-2. And that is Pope's boss is going to cap. Let's go over to Busy B from the DZ. Busy, 20-second timer. Busy beating the timer. 10 seconds to spare. Boss to their chest. You're going to turn into a priestess. Trying to get that extra prevention. Busy playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. Drop a seal. Light a straw man. Mass Destruction's up to 25. 25 to 25. We'll light straw man number 6. Class change. Boss. Max seal over to Busy. Light a straw man and Mass Destruction. All right, let's take it over to Ron. Ron's got a ball still out that'll cap next turn. Ron, 20 seconds. Timer is up. Ron beat the timer. Going to play Gold Watcher. Move to their DZ. Max Seal. Navy. And he's going to howl. All right, let's move him. First and foremost. All right, Ron's going to play Gold Watcher. Gold Watcher's worth 15 points, and we know what it does. We're going to put on the first Watchtower for Team Arc. Ron, who is the Howl targeting? All right, Julia, you're going to play Chromica. Navy to the straw man. Let's remove that straw man. Now we have the frozen one. Has to be broken for the straw man can be put out. Crimson going to play Chromica on that Chromica. I see your Chromica and I raise you a Chromica. Ron got a seal. Julia has Howl, so we're going to take a second away from her. She'll have 19 seconds to play. Gold Watcher to Watchtower. Movement. Max Seal. Navy Grenade puts one out. And Howl. And we'll go to Julia, because we were about to anyway. Timer starts now. Julia beat the timer. Dragon Smoke to the Dimmed Stone. Mythic Stasis to Cat. A little bit harder to kill because it is Mystic. Cat with a pet. Going to Howl Crimson. Crimson will have 19 seconds to get her moves in. All right, Dragon Smoke is good. So we're going to put out, or relight, should I say. That one can't be targeted. Smoke, Pet, Howl, and let's light up number 5 again. Actually, they had 6. Take a look at the board, everybody. You can see I put out 5 when they had 6. So I should have left that one and removed that one. All right? I just took the one out in the middle. Either way, it would have been 5. It's just which one I had the icon on. Ron, is that going to change your move? Does it still hit? It's going to be 5 either way, but it's just... All right. So that will light up number 6. So again, they had 6. When they put one out, I moved the wrong one. I should have moved the bottom one. But they do have 6 lit up. Now. Crimson, you have 19 seconds starting now. Easily beats the timer. 7 seconds to spare. She's going to move to their DZ. Over there with Ron hanging out. Going to Talon Cat to the temple. Drop a Pet Repel. E1 Elmo to the Watchtower. Watchtower number 5, 10 points for the Elmo. Movement, Pet, Pet Repel, Smoke Light the watchtower. Render busy. She was ready for it, and she listed her 3. Thank you for that. Both players super fast. All right, let's go to Valar from the tank zone. Valar, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Valar going to move into the temple beside Cat. Going to play Thraxus for a +3 Dragon Storm. Going to steal Sir Tim's boss. It's a nice play. Well, Seal and Thrill. And a red gel to light Strawman number 7. Movement. War Dragon. Going to play Kruger to put out a watchtower. Going to take him back down to 4. And this is not a watchtower over here. This is a straw man that has a freeze over the top of it. So they were up to 5. Kruger will take them down to 4. So again, movement, War Dragon, Pet to put out a watchtower, stealing Tim's boss, Seal and Thrill, and lighting watchtower number 7. Let's go over to Cat from the temple. 20 seconds. Cat has a hinder 3 on her. Cat, Jim, Tim, and Dow. Beats the timer. Going to drop Mythic Watcher. And that is on the same watchtower. Mythic Watcher, 20 points. Raises the requirement for the watchtower. Going to put Torment on busy. Howl to Julia. Going to take her down to 18 seconds. And going to put out Strawman number 7. Take him back down to 6. Pet Smoke, Grenade, and Ability. All within the timer. We got Jim, Tim, and Dow. Jim, 20-second timer to you. Beats the timer. Jim going to go over to their tank zone. Torment Smoke to Dr. Die. Going to Howl to Cat. Take Cat down to 19 seconds. Blaze. Jim lighting them both. Number 7 and number 8. Let's go to Sir Tim, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Sir Tim, going to jump into turret. Going to turn into a ninja. Going to go Moxie. Going to put out a straw man and going to put out another straw man. Turret is good. Cape of Craven is good. Moxie and a Navy gemstone. All right, hits and then paying the grenade to Ron. All right, so let's put out both. Ron going to use the absorption ability. You can't use an absorption ability because it's not a DI. So delete that. But it will get rid of your absorption. All right. Gets in the turret. Everything hits. We've deducted it. That Mr. Freeze is going to redirect or take half of that grenade damage as it hits. It's only a little bit, but it does hit Ron's absorption that he has on himself. You can't use the absorption ability unless it's a DI, but he's still okay. All right, the final move before we get to Dragon Storm is Mr. Freeze, 20 seconds. All right, Mr. Freeze is going to get in the turret. All right, get in the turret. Vines to Ron. Dr. Die, going to prevent the vines. And Dow breaks the seal. Interesting. All right, that is the end of the round. At the end of the round, we got Cat in the temple. Valar in the temple. We got 6 straw men, 100 points for Ark. 0 for Vox. DZ. Vox 25, Ark 0. Cat with a gold orb. What are you challenging? All right, go back, go back. You're absolutely right. You're right. I missed his pet attack. Somewhere in there is a mythic thorn. So we'll back it up. All right, so we've got, we'll replay it, okay? Ron had a seal. Dow played vines. The vines was stopped by Dr. Die. Mythic Thorn breaks Ron's seal. Tim will intervene the shot. So he uses the prevention. All right, we're good? Got it? Everybody fine? All right. And Gold Orb cannot be, Dominari cannot be used on Gold Orb. As you guys know, Dominari, Gold Orb is a accomplishment. It's not a PCP. Dominari is for 25 and 50 point abilities. So there is no Dominari. So Jim, you can delete Dominari. It is still in play for later use, if so needed. All right. Now, back to the scoring. Fox 25, Arc 0. Strawman 100 points. Arc, Fox 0. Gemstone with a Siege Award and also a Bronze Star. Congratulations, Jim. Your specialty grenades now do more damage. We'll put that bronze star right there on you. All right, we should be up to speed. We're going to go to Dragon Storm, everybody. We haven't had a Dragon Storm in a little while. Both teams qualified. E3, E3, everybody. Bring out the damage. All right, let's start out. Dr. Dye, you are tormented, though. But you do get that E3. 20-second timer starts now. Did not beat the timer. All right, did beat the nerf timer. Going to play Colossal Kang to her boss. Colossal Kang could be worth 73. Put a max seal on Ron. Navy Grenade with Amplify. It hits. All right, let's go over to Busy B. You are tormented. 20-second timer, but you still have an E3. All right, I'm getting to Busy's move in a second. All right, there we go. Got it. Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Remember, we are Dragon Storming it. Going to put Torment on Crimson. Busy's tormented, but I'm going to go ahead and move her torment because she won't be at the end of her turn. She is for this one. Going to use Rage Tonic. All right. If memory serves me correct, that pet will lose all upgrades. Yep. So Busy, that's going to be a 45-point Kang, not a 63. And Busy using a Rage Tonic, smart, because that's immune to torment effects. Busy using Wrath, Whammo, Rage, Tonic, that is an E4. And Ron, I'm assuming it hits, because you didn't give me anything on that. Right? Busy with a big seal breaker. It looked good for a minute, Busy. All right, let's go to Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. All right. Ron's boss caps. Gives him flag number 4. Going to put Torment on Valar. Ron going to drink a crit hit potion, which means he cannot be critically hit by any rage potions. He can be hit. All right, Skull to Dow. Take Dow down to 90. Give Ron an absorption. Light a Watchtower. Navy Grenade to Strawman. Put out Strawman number 5. Now we got 4. And the crit hit potion means even if you juice it up, he won't take the extra juice. He cannot be critically hit. All right, let's go to Julia, 20-second timer. Arc Spark, Mortal Stern to Ron and Die. All right, you got me on the Junta. Not sure what that is. Got to be honest. I mean, I'm wondering if I invented something and I didn't remember it being, I'm like, what the hell's a junta? All right. Inventory team, find us a junta. Whatever it is. All right, we got Arc Spark, Immortal Stern to Ron, and Dr. Die. Going to Kimuri to the Ozone. Torment to Cat. Light Strawman. Number 5. Ignores Pet Repel. Going to get rid of Ron's Absorption. And we'll hit Dr. Die for 10%. Ron takes no damage, but Dr. Die takes 10%. She's at 90. And actually, it is Immortal. Back that up. Ron, you do take some damage. Sorry, it's Immortal. After his absorption, Ron taking 7%. I got Ron at 93. Dr. Die, you were down to 79%. Mortal upgrade. Arc Spark, Immortal Stern, 2 targets. Kimuri to the Ozone. Torment Cat and Light a Strawman, all done. Crimson, you got 19 seconds. Beats the timer. Crimson is tormented, but she won't be tormented at the end of her turn, so I'll remove that. Moxie, Navy, and Torment to Dow. Jim says, wait. All right, Moxie's going to put out 1 before it breaks the ice. Busy's going to prevent the other. And the Torment goes through. Valar is tormented, but Valar does have a Thraxis and a Dragonstorm. Valar has an E6 bonus, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Does not beat the timer. Nerf timer's up. Beats the Nerf timer. Wicked Icky, Cosmic Predator. Shot to Ron. All right. No other icky can be played. He ignores pet repel. He hits and the shot hits. Cat losing an absorption and carries over to second absorption, but doesn't break her seal. Crimson losing her seal. Ron will take the damage. Tim losing his seal. And Diana will take the damage from Wicked Icky. I got Diana down to 65%. I got Ron down to 81%. If she didn't list it as standard ammo, unless you want it to be super whammo, it's standard. Would you like it to be stronger? All right. Standard ammo. No red gels, nothing on it. It's just a Cosmic Predator shot. E6. And in fact, it's not standard ammo. For the inventory team, it's going to be a neon arrow. It's a standard arrow. But for the inventory team, it should be base level. S6, damage multiplied, taking Ron down 2. From 81 down to 56%. The inventory team will know. They know what to deduct when it's not listed. All right, we got Dr. Dye 65, Ron at 56. Let's go to Cat. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Mythic Gideon. Minus 28. Going to put a max seal on Ron. Navy Strawman with a pet score 10. So that Mythic Gideon will be a minus 38. And the Navy is going to break the ice block. Four straw men remaining. Pet, seal, shot. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. 20 seconds, Gem. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer, but beat the Nerf timer. Vines to Ron. Mythic Taser to Ron. Arc Spark Bloodlust. Super Whammo Red Gel with Bullseye. All right, Vines. Going to break the seal and take Ron down to 46%. Now, Ron, what is Diana evoking? The taser or the shot? And what are you using the sonar on? The taser or the shot? Shot. All right. Start with the taser damage. D300 destroys all seals, etc., etc. Can only be used on target below 75%. It does qualify. Pet damage taken, Ron, from 46. Down to 22. Dr. Dye going to evoke Jim's shot. Jim has Red Gel, E3, Bloodlust, E6, Super Whammo, with the Bullseye ability. Is going to deal, under normal circumstances, $44%. However, evoke is going to take it down to 22%. However, Mythic, Sonar, will add 8%. Ron, you are at 8%. Villar adding Intaglio. Going to add E2 bonus. Ron, any response to the Intaglio and the Seer? It's 10% additional damage it's going to deal. It's going to take you to -2. That I can tell you. But that damage goes on the stack. So it's a different set of damage that's added to it. But it's 10% additional damage. All right. Dr. Die is going to evoke it. And Gold Sonar. Now this is just for these two actions. So Evoke's going to be 50%. Gold Sonar is going to be 65% of that. That means Ron is taking 6. I got Ron at 2% life after the Seer, after the Intaglio. So they played the Intaglio, which adds different damage. Diana using the second charge of Evoke and using the Sonar. All right. Ron alive at 2%. All right, here we go. Sir Tim. 20-second timer for Sir Tim. Gonna play Kang on Dr. Die's boss. Beats the timer. Max Seal over to Ron. S8 Rapture loaded to the wall. Jim hits her weight. A Tunic Blue, also known as a Mythic Blue. And we'll hit Sir Tim, take him down to 70%. I mean, y'all are playing this like there's a halftime. I'm just watching. All right. Dow, 20-second timer. We still got another round to go. Tunic and Juta. Timer's up. All right. Ron, you got Vile Smoke, Red Paul, Cosmic Violet, Arc Spark. I am dead. Dow with the killing blow, and they have killed the captain. That is the final move of the round, so Ron can sub himself back in. All right, so KTC worth 100 points. Dow with a ruffled feather. All right, captains. Give me your final four. We got Cat with another blessing. We got Valar with a blessing. Strawman down to only 25 points for Arc that round. Crimson with another Halo. A lot of Halos tonight. DZ, I got 25 Vox, 0 Arc. Julia with the Occupy. Julia also with a Bronze Star. All right, final four. We got, this is a very close game. Y'all might be looking at Ron's death, feeling bad for Ron, but they managed to turn the Strawman game around. So, debatable. This game's close. We've got Tim, Ron, Crimson, and Cat. We got Julia, Valar, Jim, and Dow. The order will bump up. That will be the order. So Dow does not get the benefit of back-to-back moves. Julia, Villar, Jim, and Dow. No worries. Sir Tim heading out. Let's give a Ace Award. Sir Tim and a Dow. All right, so we're going to leave Diane in. Move Tim out. Move Busy out. Actually, that is incorrect. Dow does have to come in for Busy. Dow subs out, the 3 starters stay in. So the order is going to be as follows. It's going to be Dr. Dye, Dow, Ron, Julia, Crimson, Villar, Cat, and Jim Stone. All right, everybody stays where they are. Dr. Dye, at the start of your turn. One second. I need to check on Main Street. Second. The second Kang on Main Street. Got it. All right. And it is regular. $118 points. In Kangs will cap on Main Street. Appreciate that, Ron. Boss number 5 will cap. And 20-second timer to Dr. Die. Timer's up. All right, we got Scold to Dow. Sly Spark to Dow. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower with Shatter. All right, going to shatter that black block. First time we've had wall damage all night. That's a rarity, down to 75. Elmo's going to be stopped with Mythic Blue. So she played the Scold to Dow. It hits. Take Dow down to 80. Nice part about that Scold is it gave her an absorption. The Mythic hits, it'll break the absorption, and it will carry over 10%. Got Dr. Die at 55%. You do. It's stealth, Ron. It's invisible. All right, back it up. Hang on, Ron wants to see his stealth. I'm going to unstealth it for him. All right, there you go, Ron. It's beautiful. I'm going to put it right there. All right, back it up. We got Scold to Dow. Jim says wait and wait. So Scold to Dow. They're going to intervene to Scold. It does not hit Dow. He takes no damage. Dow stays at 90. However, that doesn't stop the absorption from happening because she gets it as soon as she casts it. It just doesn't like the Watchtower. They play the Mythic Blue. Mythic Blue hits for 30. She absorbs 20. Takes her down to 55%. So no Elmo, no Watchtower, no Skull damage. Mythic Blue out of play. All right, we go to Dow. The start of Dow's turn, Busy Bee's boss is going to cap, and she's going to get a 45-point Kang because Crimson took points away. Now, by my calculation, that's the first Kang for Team Arc. But that is their third flag. All right, let's go to Dow. Dow, you got 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Gonna go heal and seal. Dune and red gel to Strawman. How you feel about it, Ron? It hits. Gonna light number 5 and light number 6. All right, let's go to Ron. 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. Ron moving over to the DZ. All right, because Ron moves to the DZ and plays Mythic Gideon and plays Silent Smoke, he cannot play to St. Elmo. Where he's at in range, Silent Smoke has to be an attack. Because Valar is in the temple. So Mythic Gideon is a minus 38. Movement to the DZ, Mythic Gideon with pet score, Silent Smoke, no Elmo to the Watchtower. Jim says it hits. Valar, you are silenced. Or you're surrounded by Silent Smoke. All right, Julia, you are up. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Roxy and a shot. Ron says it hits. Gonna light 2 more straw men. Gonna lower Crimson's grenade damage by 10. Putting melt number 1 on. Joey gonna light number 7 and light number 8. And then there were 4. Crimson, you have 19 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the timer. She beat the 19. Showed up as I was saying it. Mythic Gideon. Pet scores a minus 38. And a Navy grenade to the straw man. Jim, does it hit? Jim says, wait. Mr. Freeze going to prevent the grenade. And then there were 3. Valar, you're up. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Valar bringing out one of her T12s. T12 Navy to the wall. Huh? Look at Valar bringing the big time juice. Dusting off those R12. But it is a Navy. But it is an R12. And it does have 25 mass destruction, so it's actually equivalent to an R12 Carnage. Black block. And a green block. It's an R12 Carnage. It's still good damage. That's no joke. Finally got a couple blocks off the board. Cat and Stasis. Your final move of the night. Timer's up. Beat the nerf timer. Cat and Stasis getting in the stealth bomber. Let's give Cat a Top Gun award. Gonna play Cinder. H9 Navy, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to double it up. Y'all saw what Valar just did. That's going to be R26. And we saw Valar take down 2 blocks. We're going to see Cat take down 75% of a black. Green block. Green block. Blue block. And 15% of a blue block. The buck stops right there. You can't allocate something to hit and then use sonars after damage resolution has been done. Once it hits, they're locked in. All right, final move of the night. Gemstone. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Arc Spark, Gold Rage, T12, Navy to the wall with Super Thrill. S18, and it hits. Green block, blue block, and a blue block. Throwing a lot of navies tonight. And that, everybody, all right. Back it up. So she doesn't have the item. She corrected herself. It is a scoring penalty. Arc got a warning earlier. So it is -5 for Arc using the wrong item, but she didn't have it. So she has the T10. And I don't know, because Villar could have sold her a T12 on the auction house. That's why I calculated the damage. We're going to rebuild 40% of that blue block. All right. So that block goes back up, 40% of it, because it's only a T10, not a R12. But luckily she called it and challenged herself before we did inventory checks. That's it, everybody. I have no idea. I have no idea where this game is going to go. So let's do another blessing. Let's give Crimson another halo. Let's give Ron another halo. We'll give Dal a halo. We'll give VOX 25. PCP DZ is going to be 150 points for VOX. Crimson gets 100, Ron gets 50. We got killing blows, we got portals, we got strawmen, we got orbs, we got stealth bombers. I will say there has never been a game like this before. So, and kudos to both teams for trying something different. How the scoring is going to work, we don't know. But it was neat to see a risk it biscuit and all the strategies. So give me 5 minutes. I'm going to do the math, and, the math is whatever the math is. We had Kill the Captains. We got, good stuff all the way around. So I think both teams enjoyed it because they just got to play a different style. All right. Congratulate each other. Give me 5 minutes, and we'll come back and see if VOX is going to start some momentum or if Arc won a tough road game. We'll be back. I'll go ahead and count these walls down for you guys too so you can see them. 1 second. We got 6 blessings for both teams. So pretty easy to do the math. There's 6 blocks left for both teams. Both teams got exactly 1 wall. 6 blocks, 6 blessings, 6 blocks, 6 blessings. All right, we are back, and we got a winner for you guys. Like I said, we had a lot of things, a lot of back and forth. So let's tally this thing up and get down to business. So start out with the walls. Like I said, walls pretty even, exactly even, 300 to 300. So we shift over to the flag game. Flag game, VOX got a couple extra flags out tonight, so they managed to get the bosses and do some trickery, with the portal and a few other things. So after the flag game, it was a 300-point advantage. It was 900 to 600, 300-point lead for VOX. But we get to Strawman. I think Strawman was a good play. You could debate whether or not it was capitalized or utilized the right way. We had Arc with 5, 150, 50, 50, 100. 25 in round 6 was huge. Now, that was the round they killed Ron, but then they came back for 200. Overall, Arc 580 points to 0. So now you're looking at a shift in the game. VOX just had a 300-point lead, and now Arc's got a 280-point lead just like that. But Ron got the MBS. So now Arc only has an 80-point lead. But Dow got the killing blow. So now it's back to 280. But then we get to Kangs. VOX got 317 points in Kangs, and they used a Rambo. Arc only got 45. So now the game is literally about an 8-point game. So let's go to Siege and Occupy. Arc in a big, big way, Siege and Occupy, 250 points. Advantage goes back to Arc by about 240. But VOX got the Watchtower of 125. Then they got a Dragonstone for 25. Then they outscored them 125 to 50 in the DZ. And then we get to the timers. Overall, at this point, Arc with a slight advantage, 22.95 to 22.52. It doesn't get much even than that. So now we got to go to PCP points. PCP points. We got Arc with a Ruffled Feather, a Cannonball, a Tire, a Torch Award, an Ace Award, 2 Bronze Stars. Overall, they got 200 PCP points. Let's go over to Arc, or let's go over to VOX. White Flag, Feather, Cannonball, Tire, Bullseye, Ace Award, Top Gun Award, 100-point Orb, and 150-point PCP, 25 points in Dynamite, 50-point Risk It Biscuit, 575 PCP points. Big advantage VOX. Now we get to the extras. That is the Dark Bosses, the Watchers, those things. Overall, we had Arc with a minus 119. They had Mythic Gideons, 3 of them. They had a -5, and they gained Chromica, and they did get to kill the captain. Overall, gave them a -4. VOX, on the other hand, Dark Boss, Gold Watcher, Chromica, Mythic Watcher, Cinder, Milo, 3 Elmos. For a net, they had a -28, but they netted 112. Tonight, VOX in a big, big way, 2,939, Arc 2491. VOX, almost a 500-point victory at home, going with the Risk It Biscuit, taking all their players off the field and loading it up. Arc chose to go Strawman, maybe Walls, I don't know, but VOX certainly experimented and turned it into a really, really epic showdown. So congratulations to both teams. Well played. VOX back on their winning streak, and they got a week off to enjoy it. It just goes to show you, sometimes killing the captain, Ron chose to sacrifice himself for the good of the team. It kept him off the Strawman, and that round they only got 20 points on the Strawman, but they used a lot of heat to take Ron down. So, well played. Good job by both teams. All right, you guys have a great night. Tomorrow night, we got trivia. Wednesday night, we got a bounty event. Thursday night, we got fishing. And Friday night, we got Squid Grid. You guys have a great night. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good times, everybody. This is what Play Dead Live's all about. You win some, you lose some, but you leave it out on the field and you have fun regardless. And go back to the drawing board and beef up your gear. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you soon. Peace.